My name is Simon Brown. In this Finweek video, I want to look at what not to buy. In a previous video, we talked about what to buy, but not buying is perhaps as important. Of the 450, perhaps 500 shares on the JSE, I would say about 100 are, to my mind, investable grade. The easy ones to avoid are sectors that are having a very tough time of it. An industry which is struggling to grow, which is struggling to improve profits. And in fact, perhaps we're seeing it shrinking and profits are shrinking at the same time. Buying a share on the expectation that things will improve, that things will turn around, is risky. Sure, it may happen, but far too often it doesn't happen and the share price continues to fall and fall and fall, eroding your portfolio value. Another space to be cautious of is what we call the penny stocks. Those very cheap, very small companies. Yes, every giant company on the market was once a penny stock. But the other side of the equation is that very few penny stocks become industry leaders and giants. Most penny stocks bumble along, if anything, going out of business or perhaps being taken over by a competitor. Another space to be careful of is what we call the cyclical shares. They're fine perhaps for shorter term trading, but for the long-term investor, those cyclical shares have the boom and the bust. And ultimately, they're going to give you a hard time, probably not doing much in terms of reward and profit over a long time. An example here is the mining sector. When commodity prices are booming, all the mining stocks are going to be booming at the same time. But that booming in the commodity price means a lot more supply coming on, and ultimately the supply overwhelms demand, and then we see a bust that follows. So your prices are more going sideways in a cyclical status rather than a nice upward trending. Another space to be cautious of is those hot tips. Whether it comes from somebody you met in a bar late one night after perhaps a few too many tequilas, or maybe it's even someone on TV who really is an expert in their field. Someone tells you to buy a share, you need to go and do your own digging. You need to go and do your own homework. Does this share meet your requirement? And then the last space to avoid is investing on hope. I hope that things will turn around. I hope that things will improve. I hope that perhaps someone will miraculously buy the company at a premium to its current share price. Hope is not a strategy. Buying quality and holding those winners for as long as possible is an investment strategy. Hope never is. My name is Simon Brown, and you've been watching another in the Finweek series of Getting Rich on the JSE.